guys, it's been a while. If you're new here, welcome. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more content. To all my lovely, loyal viewers, get ready to knock your socks off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
Hi, I'm Todd LaRue. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I feel like a deer in the headlights of love.
He needs some milk.
What is this?
Honey, you've got a big storm coming. You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just...
Okay.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
This is a little bit creepy.
Oh my.
You could stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one.
Hold on. Can I ask you a weird question?
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
I am the queen of the universe. The waves part, and they engulf me, and the water is warm.
Oh.
Or just one.
Or just one.
I can see the Statue of Liberty from here.
What is this?
You could
Oh.
stop at 5 or 6 stores, or just one. I can't stand it when she touches me.
I'm gonna come.
Get the away. Stupid kitty cat.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
I don't feel like dying today.
I don't know. What would you do in this situation? Like, really?
Oh, stupid. This sucks ass.
I hope he made it.
My heart is racing.
Yeah.
Dude. Okay. This is not fun.
I think he would have attacked him already.
Oh. Damn. I just wanted to go on a run.
Not today, bud. Not today.
Very grateful that things weren't any worse. As far as the damage goes this morning, what you're seeing is actually a dog coming into our live shot.
Oh, just a dog.
I'm not sure. But anyway, there's some sort of creature below me. And really all that's been affected is what's supposed to be a road right below my feet. And it's just basically covered in mud. But other than that, there's not much damage. Very grateful that...
So that was a f***ing lie.
Still follow me.
This has got to be super scary.
And don't run.
Look how big this animal is.
Have the pepper spray at the ready. You stop for a
That's how I do to my cat. Go. Where do these people live? Oh, I think he's gonna get angry. Yeah. Were those babies? No. So you're supposed to lay down if it's a brown bear. You really have to have trust in nature. Oh my goodness. Is it a brown bear? Lay down. Is it brown or black? You just hear the sheer terror in this man's voice and his screams. Oh. Look how high he is. Oh. Oh my goodness. It's like you're in a bad spot, buddy. All right. Okay. No. What's going on with the animals? Wait a minute, what happened? That bear just threw that man down? What? It's not funny. It is not funny. I'm just shocked. Hold on. Look at the man. He was done with you in that kitchen, buddy. Okay. He did not like that food. Okay, I'm done. What do you mean how to react when a wild bear crashes your picnic? So, is this real? Is it? Oh, she's blinking, so it has to be. And he's just chowing down on, I don't know what kind of picnic this is, but oh. It's gotta be real. See the Yeti cup? That's a baby. It has to be a baby, so they can just leave, right? And it's a black bear, so you gotta fight back, right? You don't let them eat your food, you just fight them for your food. You see how she just pushed the baby?
Stay down. Don't move. Go. Go on. Get out.
That's fake. What is that? AI got me. Okay with the bears. All right, now they're giving me the creeps. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, don't be messing around with that lady. A 4-pack of cut water? Oh my word. What is that water?
Y'all, somebody just got dragged from here. Blood from there. She fell right there under the car.
Oh my goodness.
And got ran over. She got ran over all the way dragged all the fucking way over there. She's still under the car, yo.
Wait a minute. How does this happen?
Still under this car.
Stop. Let me tell you something. No, this cannot be possible. This was definitely intentional. Because let me tell you, I hit on accident a frog, right? And I could feel the frog under the tire. So you can't tell me that you cannot feel an entire human under your vehicle and then drag it all the way down the street. This is crazy.
Let's get the license plate.
And it's blurry.
Somebody please help me get that. Because I can't get it. I don't have a fucking Samsung, bitch. When you need a motherfucking Samsung, bitch.
This is not a joke.
You might be too young for this, but do you remember the website called rotten.com? Around from
I
1996
do.
to 2012.
I do.
Was a shock value, dark web-esque website that was extremely popular. The reason it was so popular was because it was basically the internet's darkest rabbit hole. On this site, you could
Two girls, one cup.
Autopsy reports to natural disasters, all of the above. The site itself was pretty basic. It honestly looked like something a teenager made. It was just the rotten.com logo and then a bunch of hyperlinks. And the thing with these links is there was little to no description and there were no photos.
Right.
So you would click on these links not
Right.
really knowing what you were going to see. Sometimes it would describe it and sometimes it would just be a link that said happy birthday. You would press on it and it would be something you could never ever unsee. Supposedly one of these links would take you to see Princess Diana after her car crash. However, many speculate that that was fake. That was the thing with this website, is you didn't know what was fake or what was real. And this was just a normal website that anybody could access. You didn't have to go to the dark web to see what was on this website, which meant a lot of children went onto the site. I remember being very young and my friends asked me, did you see that thing on rotten.com? I was like scared to go on it because I was so like afraid of what I would see. Because of how graphic and wild rotten.com was, there were people who were trying to sue them, get it taken down. But unfortunately, because of laws and free speech, that wouldn't happen and it would just continue on. It is until 2012 when the page was taken down. I'm not sure if it was taken down because it was forced to or just because it wasn't popular anymore. But yeah, so do you remember rotten.com?
I do, and I checked it and it was up.
What is one thing you saw on that website that you can never forget?
Obviously, two girls, one cup. Obviously. What is this? Oh. What? And she's just gonna ignore it. Oh. I guess one is not enough.
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
I keep telling y'all, stop playing with these paranormal beings.
Okay.
You're gonna find yourself in a mental hospital. Or even something worse, you're gonna find yourself in the afterlife. So the lady in Utah whose family seen the duende in the yard did an update. And in this update, she said she did research on what a duende is. It's not a gnome. She understands that it is an evil being. But what does she do? She continues to entice this being. That is the wrong thing to do. Now, for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about,
I don't.
Let me run the story back real fast.
Let's hear it.
Mother, father, and son moved from Vegas to Utah. In Utah, they cooking out in their backyard, and the son and the father see a gnome running around. A gnome, a small person, but it's really not a gnome. It's a duende. Tell the mom/wife she can't see it because she's not spiritually in tune, but she wants to see it. What does she do? She sets out offerings for it. Pennies, she set out a basketball, go out for the day, and when they come back, the pennies and the basketball that she set up was in a different order. The pennies were stacked on top of each other and the basketball was gone. And I know a lot of you probably saying that that's not real, but y'all better pay attention. Now on to the update. So what happens now? She puts cameras in her yard and she puts out more offerings. After she reads up and finds out that this thing allegedly is an evil paranormal being. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, You go look it up. Go look up duendes.
No thanks.
See exactly what you see. She also found out that people in Utah, in her neighborhood, in her area, have seen duendes. Knowing what this thing can do, knowing how possessive this thing is, knowing how powerful this thing is, she still wants to entice this thing. She laid out elves. She even laid out an elf house for this thing to continuously come back to her. After she got information on this thing, I'm gonna tell you our story, but I'm not gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna do another video about a story.
Thank
about
you.
a duende.
This is demonic possession on full display.
Oh my word.
Stay away from me. Back up. I'm Jesus Christ. Almighty. Nobody else needs to die for their sins, motherfucker. No.
Okay.
Crazy conspiracy theories that might actually be true. The Pete Davidson theory. The Pete Davidson theory is a theory that suggests that Pete Davidson is dating members of the Illuminati to find out who killed his dad on 9/11. And overall, this theory does have some truth behind it. Pete Davidson is known to date a lot of highly ranking celebrities, such as Kim Kardashian.
I didn't know they had ranks.
And Pete Davidson's dad did die on 9/11. He was a firefighter and was the first truck to actually get to the site. Sadly, Pete Davidson's dad during this and his entire crew wouldn't make it back out. The thing is, we don't actually know how he died. We just know that he didn't make it back out. The whole other part of the theory, I'm not really sure. The mattress firm theory. This theory suggests that mattress firm stores and mattress stores in general are actually cover-ups for money laundering. If you don't know what money laundering is, it's basically taking money that was obtained illegally in large amounts and acting like it came from a legitimate source like a store. This is so the government doesn't know that you're obtaining all this illegal money. And a lot of people believe that mattress firm stores are actually storefronts for this very activity. This is because when you go in there, you never see anybody inside. But somehow these mattress stores manage to stay open. Another interesting part of this theory is that mattresses are actually extremely cheap to make and sell. This is because the average $1,000 mattress only takes $200 to $300 to make, meaning that if you sell only 1 to 2 mattresses, you're making some pretty good profits, making this a good place for money laundering. Another part of the theory is that all the price tags you see on the stores are actually price tags for the mattresses themselves, but prices for something completely different. They're supposedly prices for money laundering transactions. So when a mattress store marks that $1,000
Wait a minute, what is this?
Sold,
what does this have to do with anything?
But I think I see something looking at me through that window. I might be a little delusional, but I think I see something.
What?
Please, for the love of God, tell me that was fake.
What
the fuck was that? You could see it peeking its head from behind the corner, and
I missed it. What window?
Ducks away. I hope that was a person, and that's not what we all thought it was. Okay, so I just did some digging, and in her comment section of one of her other videos, she clarified that it was a friend's house she was babysitting, and they moved out.
This is fake.
A guy that got circumcised at like 18, and it was actually so bad for him. He said that because he has stitches in his shit, right? And he said, you know how like, you know when your dick gets like randomly hard throughout the day?
I don't experience that.
So like, basically, he had to control his random erections, and he would get erect with the what is it? the stitches and his shit, and that would like sometimes the stitches would rip out, and he would have to go to the hospital, and his shit would start bleeding.
Why is this on my feed?
This woman is able to capture something strange in this video. She goes to a computer center every day, where every day she sees this man watching these videos. Could this be a mental problem or a time traveler? Let me know in the comments. This woman.
We really glazed over how insanely bonkers it is that a place like Epstein's Island even existed. But what most people don't know is that it wasn't the first of its kind. Decades earlier, in the middle of Lake Michigan, a desolate island owned by a wealthy Detroit socialite became the subject of all sorts of wild conspiracy theories. And at first, a conspiracy theory is exactly what most people thought it was. While on the surface, it was just a summer camp for young boys, teaching them survivalist skills in nature, behind the scenes, these children were being flown to this island to be exploited, filmed, and traded among the men who sponsored the island's operations. The owner of North Fox Island, a man named Frank Sheldon, had purchased the land specifically for this purpose. As a matter of fact, the very first thing he did was built an airstrip on the island as a means to shuttle boys in and out. One of the men who sponsored the island was a former school teacher named Gerald Richards. He and Sheldon ran a nonprofit called Brother Paul's Children Mission. The organization was supposed to help underprivileged youth connect with nature, but upon their plane touching down on the landing strip, the boys would soon realize that that wasn't going to be the case. Now, it's a lot to get into, so much so that we had to make our podcast episode about this in 2 parts, because the owner of the island would eventually flee the country, making it extremely difficult to charge him with any involvement. The story disappeared from the news fairly quickly and was just dismissed as an urban legend. But North Fox Island was just a tiny piece in a much larger picture of child trafficking rings happening around the world. It wouldn't be until the early 2000s that more people began examining the evidence themselves, realizing just how extensive this operation truly was.
Alright, you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one.